Hey, TikTok. Like your credit guy here. Anyway, collections. How do y'all go about removing collections, or how could I go about removing collections? Now, what we do, what makes us a little bit different. We're not one of these companies just doing, bureau level disputes. You got a negative mark on your credit, you go after the bureaus, you audit it, you dispute it, whatever the case may be. You happen to get that stuff removed from the bureaus. What typically is going to happen, a lot of times that stuff's just going to pop right back up on the credit report later on. And, the reason it continues to do that is the bureaus isn't really the problem. The real problem is coming from the actual creditors, collection companies. These are the people that are continuously reporting the negative stuff to the bureau. So what we do based on a collection, it's pretty much the same for a late payment and all the other stuff. But what we do is we're going to audit it. We're going to do a federal audit. Federal law just simply states that these companies have to have and maintain, all the original documentation. They're going to have applications, contracts, your signature, all the detailed billing history. What we find is they typically don't have that. You got to realize, they're not just selling your collection, Joe Smuckatelli's collection, to a collection company. They're buying these things in bulk. So the law states that they have to have everything from applications, contracts, your signature, all the detailed billing history in order to report a collection on your credit report. If they don't have that, but typically a lot of times they don't, majority of the time they don't. If they can't provide that, they're forced to remove it. Once we remove a collection, we're removing the balance associated with that. Okay, so that could help out. 35% of the score comes from payment history. Just the collection alone can affect the score 35%. If there's a balance associated with that, it can affect it an additional 30%. The amount of debt that you carry on your credit affects the score negatively 30%. But I hope that helps out. If you got any questions at all about credit repair, real estate, anything of that nature, we get a full-fledged housing department. Reach out to us. Love to help you out. Y'all definitely hang in there. Y'all keep on trucking.